With those blackout cards today at 12:30 in front of the Commons. There will be a watermelon feed, so please come if you've completed that. If you completed it but lost your card though, I will trust you, so you can come. I don't think anyone will lie over watermelon. The second thing is this coming Wednesday, we're giving an extra time in the evening for confessions. So as an end of the summer, beginning the school year type of thing for all families, if you wish to avail yourself, if you haven't had a chance to go to confession this Wednesday evening from 6:30 to 7:30. Also, if anyone is desiring to continue to grow deeper in your relationship with Christ, we have a program here called Discovering Christ. It is a 7-week course in which they will offer you a delicious meal, interesting and thought-provoking talks, and to give a chance to share your own thoughts in a small group to help grow in that relationship with Jesus, to continue our parish priority plan of cultivating a spiritual life. So please take advantage of this wonderful program if you have not, or if you'd like to repeat it again. Now, one may wonder, though, why did the pastor have to come give these announcements when Father Adam is very capable of doing it? It's because I didn't come out here to give just strictly announcements. If you happen to pick up your bulletin 2 weeks ago, I wrote a column in there on the pastor's corner on the current abuses that have come to light within the church. I resubmitted that same article and really updated it just a couple of days ago through social media. But I know not everyone has social media, and I know everyone doesn't read the bulletin. It's okay. So I want to give this to you personally. And I want to just begin by saying I have a very heavy heart. A heart that is sad, a heart that is angry, a heart that's frustrated. Because what comes to mind is the very Bible passage in the Gospel of Matthew where Jesus says, "Let the children come to me, and do not prevent them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to them." And I'm, in my prayer, have been noticing really within my own heart, and I know definitely in the heart of Jesus, and probably in your own hearts, a sense of great sadness because there have been priests, there have been bishops who have prevented people from coming to Jesus through these very abuses, through this very scandal. And my first words is that I want to say I'm sorry to each and every single one of you, faithful Catholics, wanting to grow closer to Jesus. I could understand how this brings about a great distrust, because it brings about a distrust in me. And I have to remind myself that this is not the church. The church is based on Jesus Christ. The church has been established by the Son of God himself. The church is what continues to feed us through the Eucharist, as we heard in Father Adam's homily. Continues to nurture us with the grace of God. But unfortunately, there have been some bishops, there have been priests who have prevented this nurturing. To that I say I'm sorry. Because that's not the point of being a priest. A priest is meant to be a servant. A priest is meant to be a bridge for each and every single person to grow closer to Christ. Not to prevent, but to aid, to help one come to have an authentic relationship with the Son of God. And it's such scandals as this that can shake such trust, that can destroy it. Because it's an act of betrayal. There's no other words around it. It's a betrayal that I would put, as I did in my pastor's corner and as I did on social media, on the level of the betrayal of Judas. To where this is ignoring then the very saving grace of God. But there's hope. Because, as I said, the church is not founded upon Father Drew, thank goodness. We don't go to Mass because of Father Drew or Father Adam. We go because of Jesus Christ, because we want the Eucharist. We want to be fed by Him. We want to grow closer to Him. And you deserve those priests and bishops who will help you in that. Who want to be your servants, just as Christ came to serve. And I stand here, though, not being able to give any answers. Because the answers really don't fall with me. I am just a pastor, blessed to be here at Blessed Sacrament. Blessed to be your pastor. But I can say this, that I will continue to try myself to each and every day draw closer to Jesus, so that in drawing closer to Him, I may help you to do the same. And that is really the message of our own bishop, Bishop Kimmy. He wants you to know of his prayers and his desire to continue to grow closer to the Lord, to offer up prayers for healing, especially for those who have been victimized by this. They are the ones who need, first and foremost, our prayers and our support, so that they may know the love of Christ. Bishop Kimmy has dedicated himself to every First Friday to pure fasting and penance for the healing of victims, for the healing of our church. He also wants you to know that himself and the priests of the Diocese of Wichita, no credible allegations are submitted against us. But if one was ever to be made, he would go through the very proper channels, through the authorities, to bring it to the police, so that your trust may never be harmed. So that you may know that the diocese will handle this in the right way. That comes from our own very bishop. And I want you to know on my own part of my desire to continue to be a man of prayer. And I give you the permission to approach me, to ask me, if you so wish, Father, are you doing your daily holy hour? Did you do it yesterday? I want to know. And I will give you the honest answer. I'll tell you right now, I probably get it about 90 to 95% of the time. There are a few days that I don't get that full hour in. Sometimes I just fall asleep as I'm in there. That's because I still need God's grace. I need His help. If I'm going to serve you. And I'm willing to be accountable for you to approach me to say, are you doing your holy hour for Blessed Sacrament? Are you doing it every day as a man of prayer to lead us to God? Because that's what you deserve. You deserve bishops and priests who will lead you to Jesus and not prevent you. Ones that you can trust. And I know that trust needs to be rebuilt. And that is why I do, again, ask for your forgiveness on behalf of the church, and to know of my own sorrow and how I am sorry that this has happened. May we, though, turn to Christ to continue to sanctify the whole church, to heal those who have been victimized by these scandals. And may He, our Lord Jesus, continue to to bring us into his loving embrace, so that we may be one with him here on earth and forever. Thank you for your time.